Welcome to Cycling Weekly's Tech of the Month, where each month we bring you the latest products that have impressed us the most. So, without further ado, Chris, what's stirred your soul this month?
I've got Garmin's latest action camera, the Verb XE. It's a really good camera with great range of video options and taking stills, but what really makes it stand out from the crowd is its integrated GPS sensors, and you can also link it with Bluetooth so you can use your heart rate monitor, etc. And when you've linked it to the app, this means you can add overlays to your videos, and it's also really easy to edit. The overlays are a bit like G-metrics or gauges, a bit like in Formula One, so you can see how fast you're going, the G-force, heart rate, and potentially even if you're using a power meter, you can include those numbers as well.
So you can show off to your friends how quick you went down a descent in New York.
Yeah, they can see it, and you can also see the numbers as well to really show it. It's also a lot lighter than the old Garmin Verb as well. This is only 154 grams. It's also said to be waterproof to 50 meters, which is pretty useful. And the battery's inside, you can take it out. The one thing you will need is your own memory card, and this has been upgraded so we can now accept 128 gigabytes as opposed to 64.
And how much does it cost?
It costs £349.99, and it comes with various mounts. You'll see it's got a GoPro compatible mount, so it works with a lot of third-party mount options as well. So in summary, this is a really good camera. It's user-friendly, you get lots of different options. The only negative is the relatively short battery life, and you're lucky really if you get close to 2 hours.
So thanks, Chris. So now moving on to Henry. What have you brought to the table this month?
Well, I've got 3 products for the price of one. I've got 2 lights in Bontrager, a rear light and a front light, and this, which is a wireless remote, which lets you attach to your handlebars and control the lights without having to sort of reach around and touch them.
So what sort of things can you control when you're using that remote?
Basically anything you want to, so you can turn the lights on and off and then switch between modes. And quite nicely, the little lights and the buttons sort of flash in the same way as the lights themselves, so you can see exactly what your rear light's doing, which is really nice. You don't have to like look around and try and figure it out.
Can you indicate with it as well? It's just sort of front and rear lights?
Yeah, well apparently you can control up to 7 lights with this. So you can...
Have you got 7 lights?
I do, but they're not all compatible with this, unfortunately. So yeah, you can set up whatever you want, like helmet lights, indicators, look like a right Christmas tree out there. So,
well that's great, but how much does it cost?
Well, separately, the front light is £110, the rear light is £60, and the wireless remote is £50. So
it's pretty
as
steep.
a whole package, it's pretty steep, but I think it's quite a unique product, so it probably justifies the price.
Cheers, Henry. Over to Paul. What have you got?
I've got a jersey, and not just any jersey.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's a DHB Block Micro Roubaix jersey. In October, it's just been that bit too cold for a lightweight jersey, but it's been too warm, certainly once you get going, for a full weight Roubaix jersey, long sleeve jersey. So this fills the gap between them. It's got quite a close weave, so it helps keep the wind off, and it's also lightly fleeced on the inside. So it's not a Roubaix fabric, but it's just that bit warmer than an ordinary fabric. And I've found it's just the right weight or has been just the right weight for riding in October. So
and it breathes pretty well.
It breathes pretty well, yeah.
It looks pretty nice too, I quite like the look of it. What does it look like on the back?
On the back,
It's
similar design. There's a single reflective there and a zip-up pocket too. So it's £40, which is a good price for a performance jersey, and it comes in sizes from extra small to extra large, so it should fit everyone.
Thanks, Paul. So that just leaves me, and I've brought along these Head Ardennes black wheels, which are the greatest wheels in the universe. Well, perhaps not the greatest wheels in the universe, but
Quite a claim.
yeah, they're really, really good. I'd describe them as probably the ultimate all-round training wheel you could get. And they're aluminium, and they feature this turbine braking surface, which is a machined surface similar to the Exolith surface found on Mavic rims, but it's not as loud and squealy as those. And you can use it with any brake pads. And it really does improve your braking power, especially in the wet. I mean, Head claim that it's 70% more powerful in the wet than a normal smooth aluminium surface, and I I can't vouch for that exact figure, but it is noticeably more powerful. And they've got really wide 21mm rims. And because they're tubeless, you can run them at low pressure as well. So these are 25s, and I've been running them at 60 PSI and without worrying about pinch flats. And so being the ultimate all-round training wheel, they're £1,100 a pair. So it's quite a lot.
Quite a lot for a training wheel. Quite a lot for a training wheel.
Well, yeah, but you know, they're the sort of ultimate all-round wheel, really.
Yeah.
There are other models in the Head Ardennes range that are lower priced as well, so there's a few different options available. So yeah, that's been our 4 picks of the month. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time when we present to you our Christmas special tech of the month.
How are we going to do that?
Tinsel,
To review some sleighs or something, I don't know.
hats. You got a Christmas hat?
I've got it.
All wear Christmas hats. Be brilliant.